Guys, this is episode 11 of the Couch Nebula podcast.
Sure?
Huh?
Are you sure?
I think it's episode. No, wait.
This
what
12?
episode? Is it 12? This is episode
wait, okay.
of the. Huh?
Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
What episode was Bert?
Bert. Well, we had Bert, and then we had Bert was okay. This is 12. Episode 12. Yeah, it is episode.
Great episode, by the way.
Bert
is the character.
Bert was too much. But without further ado, we have some great guests with us. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
All right. My fault. So my name is Omar Santana. Out here with, Shafiq and Caesar, and also my cousin Eddy, you know what I mean? What can I say? I go to Penn State Berks. I'm a student there. I also make music. Do my thing every now and then. Yeah.
What's the song? I mean, what's the album called?
The project that we actually just came out with, me and my cousin, it's called The Break. And it's just like a project that we thought of throughout these past probably 2 years.
Nice.
And it's just like it's just a project to like have fun with and kind of just, you know what I mean.
And I gotta say the fun is expressed through the music because it's a fun album. It really is. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Got some bangers. Got some chill music.
Exactly.
Shit, everything you need, honestly.
Eddie, you want to introduce?
Now you know who I am.
This is Eddy.
This is Eddy.
This man, by the way, you can't see, but this man came in here with the ill waves.
Yeah, he actually was about to drown us.
Yeah.
He unveiled himself, and then we were like,
this man, he showed up, sat down, took off the do-rag, and we were all blown away.
We're already knee-deep in water. That was it.
He said knee-deep. Knee-deep. Alright, so I just finished my 4 years at Kutztown University.
There you go.
So
that's it.
Done.
You got that diploma?
Congrats, bro.
I got that diploma. Yes, sir.
I didn't go to college.
Yeah. You don't need to.
It's all good.
That's what I figured.
You don't fucking need to, bro.
It's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, man.
So how'd you guys get into music? When did you start?
All right, so. All right, being that I grew up with you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I didn't know you.
I remember Omar. He wanted to be a bartender the last time I saw him before. Like seeing him at Kutztown. You're like, yo, you know what I'm trying to get in, Shafiq? I'm trying to get into some alcohol shit, some toxicology. Yo, and I was like, you want to be a bartender?
I remember that phase of your life.
And I was like,
what a time.
Because I feel like, I don't know, I have like a good, like that, you
definitely have that charisma. Like, I can see you finessing that shit.
Yeah, getting that, like how you start close and you just like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like I have that, that.
You can make hella tips like that. You'd be an entertaining, engaging bartender, definitely.
For real, like, do some shit I don't even know. It's just like,
yeah, you gotta finesse that shit. Real cool.
For real. But, how I got into music, so, I remember, growing up, I just remember always like loving music, you know what I mean, and getting into different types of genres and stuff like that. And it was kind of cool because like I grew up with 2 older brothers. I'm the youngest, so like my oldest brother, Eddie's the youngest too. That's pretty cool. Well, aside from his, he actually has a younger sister.
Oh, okay.
But like out of the boys and stuff. But like growing up, like I had an older brother, and he was always like into like hardcore hip hop, like MF Doom, like the Diplomats, like Dipset and all of them. Just a whole bunch of like hardcore rap and stuff like that. And then my middle brother, he was like more so into like kind of like indie / like kind of like different stuff, you know what I mean? Not technically like the norm, like rock and stuff. So I think I got like a best of both worlds kind of thing. Where it's just like I grew up on like kind of both like sides of the spectrum, which was pretty cool. And like I think that was just kind of like my first introduction into like just different types of music and just enjoying music as a whole. It was just kind of like, I'm like digging like all the different types of styles of music and stuff like that. And I remember like the first like rapper I ever got into, like actually got into, was like Wiz Khalifa, like back in the time, like when he was like doing his whole like
the Wiz
yeah.
That is awesome.
Facts. But yeah, Wiz Khalifa was actually the first like rapper I got into, and like Pharrell was like the first artist that I was like, wow, like this is what I want to be.
Okay.
It's like just like kind of like how he did things and like kind of just how he expressed himself and just kind of how like freelance he kind of was and just out there. I really dig that, and I think like just seeing artists that I look up to and stuff like that, it definitely helped with like just seeing that like within myself. And it was like, hey, maybe I kind of want to like pick up on this, you know what I mean? And then I remember like junior year, senior year of high school, like I was gonna do the talent show.
I remember that, yeah. You would have killed it, bro. I remember.
Yeah.
Did you drop your single before you graduated?
Nah.
Okay, I remember. Yeah, I think it was after.
Mm-hmm. It was Abdio, my friend Abdio. I know you probably guys remember Abdio. And a few other friends. They were like doing stuff and making music and stuff, but now I was in the realm.
They did the talent show, right?
Yeah.
He was rapping and it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Snaps.
I remember that. I saw that.
Yeah, and I was supposed to be a part of it, but I was just so nervous at the time.
Oh yeah.
That I was like, and I was writing stuff by that time, but it was just kind of like, you know, it's little small things, and then it didn't really like officially start like up until like I think it was when I kind of like gained my confidence, and that was like during like the end of senior year to go into like my freshman year of college because of this dude right here.
Because of him. He brought it out of you.
Yes. Eddie definitely brought it out of me.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So was Eddie already doing music?
Or
what were you doing?
Because I know a little bit about you. I know you you're more into sports.
Yeah, man, like me, like I grew up playing football, basketball, and oh my god, I just like love the hoop, like you know what I mean. Like that's
gotcha.
I'm like for me, like that's like the only thing like that was there was this park, and I was like,
I gotta be there.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, dude. You know, so I'm there playing ball. You know what I mean? I spent years doing that. Still do, by the way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that shit's just fun, awesome. And then school comes around, and like everyone's like, yeah, like let's rap, and we're all having freestyles, and I'm like, yo, like, this shit is lit. So like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just there freestyling.
So you had like a natural talent for it already?
Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
I can never do that. I tried to like string a rhyme together.
Yeah, it just doesn't. I got no flow. There's no
way. I have no way of like straight. I like say some weird shit.
No, it's like you get like lost in it. Like bars. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's like being ripped and just like your thoughts are just
non-thought. It's just automatic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
for that
jumping
on the spot. I can't do it, but even thinking, like I've tried to write before, like I've tried to write raps, write music, can't even do that.
Yo,
I just don't have that kind of mind.
I used to suck. Like, he was good off the gate. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was
shit.
I'll never forget it, man. Like he was 14.
Yeah, like.
So you started at a young age.
Yeah,
really young.
14.
Yeah, kind of younger.
And like he's like, yo, bro. I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, I got this verse for you, and I'm like, all right, like play that shit for me. And he fucking raps this verse, and I'm like, there's no way, like this is your first verse. You know what I mean?
You got a ghostwriter.
Like this is some bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm like, no fucking way. I'm like, dude, you're fucking lying out your ass.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But honest to God, oh my God. Yo, how did the verse go?
Oh shit. No way. Yes. You got it.
Oh, dude.
Holy shit.
Do I have it? Do I fucking have it?
Please, do you remember that video?
You got a guy like that? Are you kidding me? Everyone needs a guy like that. Holy shit.
Bro, I know, but I swear to God,
my God.
like that shit.
Omar, do you remember that video you showed me the one time of Tyler and Earl? Like when Tyler discovered Earl could rap.
Yo, that shit was hilarious. It's funny because I still always think about what I showed you.
Because he used to laugh. Yeah, hot ass beat clap. He used to laugh for like so long and fucking class.
Yo, I fucking found it. There it is.
Omar, would you like to recite?
This is Omar right here. This is his first verse.
Yeah, we didn't even have a mic or anything.
Oh shit! Exclusive Couch Nebula exclusive.
Yeah. We got the rights to this shit.
What?
Back on my shit again, my legacy will never end. Writing these raps, killing collabs with this magic pen. Come to realize that
Have these niggas on your fucking friends. Listen to my lyrics, you can view what my message sends. Shit is around, they gon' have me on the Twitter trends. Got secrets to the world, but don't be snitching to the feds. And if so, damn. There's no population that just me, myself, and all this bread. Fan base huge, and it's surreal. Could write a book of raps and still can't finish how I feel. 98 degrees, my words is giving you the chills. Go ahead and ask your friends, y'all know I'm so fucking ill. Getting money so my mom will be paying the bills. You ain't getting money, well shit, that really kills. So from all this rapping, what these moves need a hill. 828 versus the verses being true.
God damn.
Yeah, like, yo,
what the fuck you went in?
Yeah, you know what I mean though? For him,
14 years old, doing
that was
shit.
over 14 years old.
Yeah,
oh, dude.
His first verse. His first verse. So here, oh my god.
Was that just the first one you like thought was like worth it of like, you know, being shown like, you know, the light of day?
Or was that really the first thing you ever wrote?
So, alright, yeah. I definitely like probably like wrote like some things like before and stuff like that weren't like too crazy.
Yeah.
But that, I can't lie, that was like the first thing that I did write. That was like
that's the first one you were like
okay.
proud
I think
of.
I like this one.
Yeah,
I think I'm snapping on this one.
Yeah. That was just kind of like it kind of came in together and it was kind of like natural. Like, because actually like before like my oldest brother, he used to rap like back in the day and stuff like that, and I was just like watch him, and then like I would just like do stupid stuff and like try to rhyme like on the microphone and stuff like that, and it was just like cool funny stuff that we used to do. But like every now and then like I would write and stuff like growing up, but it wasn't nothing like crazy.
Yeah, nothing
like,
serious.
Yeah, but that was kind of like the first one. I mean, it was worth enough to like show like Eddy, because I was like, maybe it's cool. Like I don't.
Maybe people will like this.
Yeah. So like I just kind of like, because me and Eddy's had we've always had like a close connection. That was just kind of like, yo, is this cool? Like I just kind of like came up to him like, is this
He would be like the favorite cousin at like a family function, huh?
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Since like this, I swear to God.
Since these were wee lads.
But like, I was so confused. I'm like, yo, you know what I mean?
Well, that he was snapping, that he was like, dude.
I was
okay.
I'm
like, where was this
Did
guy?
he ever bring it up to you beforehand, or he was like, yo, here we go?
That was the first you saw.
No. Like, he was like, man, like, I feel like rapping, but like, nah, I don't know. I was like, all right. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, if you rap, you don't, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Screw it, it's cool. And then he's like, yo, check this out. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, there's something going on here that, like, I don't know about.
Yeah.
Like, somehow, like, I was like, yo, like,
you gotta get this guy on a mic.
Yeah. I was like, yo, somehow, somewhere, like, we just have to put him in there. You know what I mean?
You encouraged him to get serious.
Yeah, you were the one that kind of gave him the confidence.
I was like, yo, shit is hot. What the fuck are you doing?
There's actually a specific story that kind of like yeah, there is. I always love telling this story. It's a pretty good story too. So like going from so time passed, and Eddy's known, but I've never really told anyone else.
Okay.
And it's my senior year of high school, and like this is like the time where you start like whether you go to college or not, but like you start doing college visits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I did a college visit at Kutztown because that's where he was going at the time. He was a freshman, and so I'm like, yo, bro, I'm about to go there, blah blah. He's like, yeah, yo, you can meet all of our friends here, blah blah. Yo, I have a friend that actually raps, blah blah. You can meet him, blah blah.
Only John Mez.
Yeah, only shout out.
Yes, definitely shout out to John Mez. By the way.
Only John Mez.
Yo, cause he's the main reason why like that tape happened, that like I'm actually somewhat good at music. Like, oh my God, man, like, that dude, man, he's a fucking genius. By the way, that's that guy. Anyways,
huge shout out to Only John Mez for real. But so I just remember like this is the first time I'm actually going on a college campus, so I'm like kind of nervous.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
You know, like YO is like I kind of just knew YO.
Yeah, it's like it's 120 people and that's it. That's all the people you know.
Exactly. So
then you have like this huge campus.
Yeah, and then it's just like I never really been outside that realm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was kind of it was something totally different. You know what I mean? So so I'm like ready to go or whatever, and then we go to, and then Eddy picks me up, and then we're going to Kutztown and stuff. I don't ever forget this. Like, it took the longest time to try to even like get like inside because like you have to go through who are those people called at the front desk?
Like the security office, I guess.
No.
Or like clearance.
Yeah, it's just like people that you have to. But like they said, I needed ID, and I didn't have like ID at the time because I was like a minor and shit.
Yeah.
So like I didn't have anything. So like I remember it took the longest time to like even get in there, but eventually I found some sort of ID. I get in there. And I remember it was just a crazy culture shock because like you only see college through what you see on TV. And
absolutely.
Oh,
like hey, that, wow! You know it's beers and it's like
I had the best floor. Like I just had this floor where like everyone was friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Everyone was connected.
Everyone was
experience.
friends. Like oh my god! Like I could walk down the hall and see this person and walk next door and see that person. You know what I mean?
You knew everyone.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, like that floor was just filled with love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you definitely know. I definitely noticed that, like, even from the get, like, as we got up there, like, I won't ever forget. I don't want to put like your information out there, but I remember there was like. Like Eddie said what's up to his one friend or whatever, it was all cool, and then the next second there's these like two girls that walk up to us. I don't know if you remember this, and they're kind of just like, oh hey Eddie, what you up to, blah blah, and all this stuff, and I was just like, wait, this happens in college?
There are girls that do this?
I know where this goes.
Wait, hold on.
Girls talk.
I've seen this
girls
before.
talk to boys.
Wait.
Like,
real?
is this
Like,
real?
I'm like, what?
Wait, this shit happening for real?
And they're all like, ooh yeah, hope to see you later. Like all this talk and stuff like that. And I'm just looking at Eddie like, yo, this is like real?
This is really happening.
And then he's just like, yeah, bro, there's a lot of this. And then I remember specifically, so then we get to Eddie's dorm, right? Mm-hmm. And then I remember Eddie, he had to finish up some work. And I had to finish some homework too. Okay. And then he was just telling me like, yeah, you're going to meet, again, Jamez. His name's James, but like his rap name's Jamez. Nice. And at the time, he was going to college with
oh, wait
Eddie.
a sec. Isn't that the same guy that made, what's it called? He made Fuck the Rules?
Yeah.
Yo, that song slaps hard. I actually just listened to that. I was trying to tell that song.
Yeah,
oh my god,
man.
He's got some hard ass beats.
Yo, he goes hard, man. He's really doing his thing right now.
Yeah, that's a fool, man. That's a fool. Man.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to him.
Yeah, I got love for that guy.
Yeah, so it was the first time actually meeting him.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what kind of changed me because like, so, anyways, we're in his room, and in Eddie's room, and I'm just kind of like doing my thing or whatever, and then Eddie was just telling me like, yeah, later on, like I'll introduce you to him. It'll be cool. We're probably just gonna chill because he had like a little studio in his dorm. Okay. And
that's where it started.
Oh my god.
Where the fuckery began. Like, all the wild shit that happened. Like that's like, oh man, like that's where the break like happened before the break. Like,
nice. Right. I mean? Like, so that was like during your college visit when you kind of like met.
Yeah, this is just my college visit. Like this isn't even like college yet. Okay. And like I'm just like overwhelmed by everything right now. I don't know why, but it was just like, oh shit. And then like one of Eddie's friends comes in, right? Okay. And like I mean I've told like Eddie like I haven't really told anybody that I rap. You know what I mean? It's like and yeah, and I bet he's kind of like got the like you know what I mean, got the gist of it, like all right, he probably doesn't want too many people to know, but Eddie's always been like, man, you got talent and stuff like that. So one of Eddie's friends comes in, and then he's like, "Oh, we're about to go to James's dorm or whatever," and then he kind of just acts like, "Oh, who's this?" And it was like, and Eddie's like, "Oh, this is my cousin." Blah blah. Oh, that's cool. Blah blah. I introduce whatever, and then he was like, "Yeah." So like the dude was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to James's room," and then Eddie out of the blue was like, yo, you know, like my cousin right here, yo, he could rap. He could rap. Shit. I'm telling you, he put me on spot. When I tell you, I got so mad at Eddie. I was looking at him. No. I was like, why the? I can't believe say something, bro. I had to. But that was really the push, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, you needed that.
Yeah.
He left me no choice.
So you think without that moment, the break wouldn't have happened?
Literally, without that moment, I don't think it would. Yeah. Like, it was literally that push. That was
insane. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and then, like, I'm just looking at Eddie, and I just remember, like, just shaking. Like, what do you say? Because, I don't know, I was just very, like nervous, you know what I mean, to tell anybody. So then Eddie was like, hell yeah, he could rap. He was like, oh, for real, he could rap? Yeah. He was like, all right, show me something. So then I do something, and it was just so nerve-wracking. I just did it. I was just like,
that shit was still hot. Still hot.
And I'm just thinking, like, man, what the hell? But then I remember the dude told me, he was like, yo, Like, I get you're nervous and stuff like that, but let's take you to James's room, introduce you to him. But you got potential, bro. But just like chill out.
Just relax a little bit.
Yeah.
He can tell you were nervous, but he still saw the potential.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So then he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take him or whatever," and then Eddie was like, "Yeah, cool. I'll be there." Okay. And then that was the first time I met James, and I just remember me and James is still just being hella nervous, just like I don't know, just being around people that made music as well, and I showed him my raps as well, and he was just like, "Yeah, you're really nervous, bro." Like I don't know, it was just this crazy culture shock. Right. And then, but like, I just remember being hella nervous, but like taking so much things from out that day that like it definitely built my confidence. And then like James, like I remember I told him this too. Like he gave me like this advice that was like I'll for like forever take like in my life. He was just like telling me like, how serious are you about this music thing? I was just like, I don't know. Okay. Like, you know what I mean?
You still weren't totally into it.
Yeah. I was just kind of indecisive because like, you know, it was like high school, like your senior year, just like our college. Do I want to do music?
You're still finding yourself.
It's like
absolutely.
you're still trying to find out what you want to do. So I kind of gave him my half-ass answer, just like yeah, but no.
Sort of.
And he was just kind of like telling me like in life, like you can never like have one foot in and one foot out. Like, you know what I mean? You can't just be like indecisive too many times. Like, like there are times in your life where you're just like you're either all the way in or you're all the way out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
And I took that like very serious, and
there's no in between.
No, there really can't be.
No.
And
because how are you gonna be good at one thing if you're you know,
if you think, what if I fail in this?
Exactly. Yeah. You can't have any doubts. You just gotta fucking risk it, and that's it.
And just say fuck it sometimes.
If it don't work, it don't work. But at least you did it. At least you put all your focus into it.
Exactly. And I definitely took that away from it, and that experience, like, it was a nerve-wracking experience, but it definitely like changed my life for the good.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Who?
There he goes. Bye, Linus. So, we got over like what inspiration you have for as far as like music, like artists, things like that. But what about you? Like, what made you want to like at least like try freestyles? Was it just like, you know, a hobby you wanted to pick up, just get good at?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, like that's like all I could ever was. It was like fun, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let me just give this shit a shot.
Yeah, like how do you even like that thought of just like
snapping and actually making something hard.
Yeah,
whatever.
like that. Like you could hear the drums and like I think for me, like, damn, like who do I think like was the one like, oh my god, bro? Because I've heard rap from like birth, like
okay. So you were brought up with rap then, for sure.
Rap, but like Spanish music. Listen,
you got that Aventura. You got that Daddy Yankee. Yeah, you know what's up.
Yo, being Dominican as a kid, like you were at house parties all the time.
Yep.
Every weekend, like you were at someone's birthday, somebody's baby shower. So like.
Well, someone's in town. Let's have a party.
I feel like those parties that were always the same atmosphere, whether it was absolutely. A birthday, baby shower, whatever.
Same people, same.
Everybody was still turning up, no matter what. Like
same
it could be like
people.
a 3-year-old's birthday party. People are still turning up.
They go hard.
Yeah. That's the kind of parties I grew up around too.
God, yeah.
But oh my god, what a time to be alive! Some of the greatest moments of my life.
Absolutely.
Yo, because like you just watch drunk people do dumb shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I think for me, like, oh my god, like it'd be like 2 a.m. I'm like, Mom, like, can we go home?
Oh, can I go to bed?
You know what I mean? Like I'm hearing. Oh, also, I hated Spanish music growing up.
Really?
Hated it, by the way. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my super. I was like, yo, like this shit is trash.
I don't even understand.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, exactly. You know what I mean?
As a
like,
kid, you were like, this shit whack.
I ain't even into this, man.
Where the bar?
Where the bar is at?
I'm like, yo, man, like I can't.
What
like,
is this
do
man
music.
saying?
I don't even know what he's saying. This
I'm
beat's
like,
whack,
yo.
yo.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, like I can't do this. And then, yeah, like it'd be like 2 o'clock. I'm like, Mom, like let's go home. She's like, wait, 5 more minutes. Right?
It's 4 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you know, it's like when like she's saying 5 minutes, it's like, Yeah,
you're
dog.
gonna be here.
Yeah, like it's burnt, man. Yeah. So me, like, you know what I used to do is, as soon as somebody would leave the couch, I'd run and just rock. Like, I would have the whole couch to myself. I'm like, yeah, if like I'm not leaving, y'all are burnt. You know what I mean? Like, nah, this. So, oh my God, yeah. But then like, I just feel like that from that age and on, like I was just hearing music constantly. You know what I mean? Like I'd hear that, and then like I'd hear Tupac. You know what I mean? Like
classics, just anything
Tupac,
really.
50 Cent. Like he was the one like that for sure was like, I don't even know, like he was just like a big like influence in my life. Kanye West for sure, like
I love Kanye West.
He's the one. Okay. He was the one.
Do you still like Kanye West? Like, do you like current Kanye West, or is it the old stuff for you?
You know, nah, man. Man. Like, for me, like, I like the new shit.
Okay.
Like, it's lit. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. It bumps. But I just can't bump with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
His actual views, but you like his music. You know, there are people that can take away from the artist. You know, the artist could do something fucked up, but the music could still be okay.
Yeah, but man, like it's like rough though, cause it's like this is not who you were. Like it's like I've watched him from like 02, 04.
Okay.
Oh my God. Do you know the song Through the Wire?
Through the Wire, yeah.
I used to be
That's
on
a fucking good song.
YouTube, like watching the video every day. Why? Like I swear, like 5-10 times a day. Just like, yo,
wow, that's crazy.
This song is lit. Like what he's doing is lit. And I was like, yo, like I could rap. Nah, you know what I mean? Like that shit, like, it was ass.
Yeah.
And then like, oh man, I go to school, and I meet James, and he was like, yo, like, just rap, you know what I mean?
Just give it a shot.
Like, have fun with it, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep, just
don't
rap.
take it too seriously.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I was like, all right, fuck it. And then I do that, and then it's like, I make a song, you know what I mean? And we make another song. Then I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then the fucking break happens.
And then the break
Here
happens.
the fuck we are, like 2.5 years later. Here's the break. And the new shit that we have is like so different from the break, which is awesome. You know what I mean? Because it just shows like,
you guys had a lot of.
You guys have diversity in your.
I'm not that same dude who I was. You know what I mean? Like that helps me know. Like, all right, I have to be doing something right. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. That's where. No, that shit happened. Yeah.
My fault. I kind of like giggled because I seen like lotion and that.
Oh yeah, no. Like, here's the thing. The lotion's there.
You're getting down and dirty.
Nah, man. Here's the thing. I keep the tissues right here. Right. I gotta. You know, I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta moisturize or whatever before I leave. Nah, man. It ain't like
That's a bad.
It really is. That's just. I thought I got Spider-Man right there too. He's just watching me and
like
shame. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. What you doing again?
You gotta turn Spider-Man away.
Sorry, Spidey.
You
this ain't
can't
it.
see this.
You can't see this, Peter.
But yeah, man, the break kind of just started within that. Just like it was like we would just write songs and stuff like that, and then like we would just write them together a lot, me and Eddy. And like the first few was just like but then like it was good.
How did it start though?
How did it start? Was it with that one song, Things Change?
No. Like I mean, like, how do we start like to like talk about it?
I was gonna say like what.
Oh.
Yeah, what made you decide to come together as a
let's make this tape.
Make this tape.
All right.
Oh boy.
So there. We can start there.
Yeah.
So
because this is a whole story behind.
There are many. We label like me and Eddie have been through like some wild fun stuff, right?
Okay.
And just like a different amount of stuff, you know. And
hell. Just say hell, bro. You've been through hell.
Okay.
But like we kind of label them. Like we label certain moments in our life that like we've been like together.
Mm-hmm.
That like we just call them like we have something called the weekend. And the weekend was a weekend that we went to Ocean City, Maryland. And had a fun, amazing time. I'll just keep it at that.
Okay,
so we call that the weekend, right?
Okay.
And then we had the week. The week.
You got the week, and then you got the weekend.
Yeah, the week was something where. All right.
Change
yeah, I don't know if your mom listened to this. But
no, it's good. No, we good. It's cool.
But his parents had went to Dominican Republic for a week.
Oh boy.
And we had a house to ourselves.
Say no more.
That's the week.
So we just threw like a crazy party, and I just had like the most
like 16 years old.
Ragers, bangers.
Yeah, the most unresponsible teenage things we've done in our lives.
Oh my god.
And we called that the weekend. And then
the week.
Yeah, we called that the week. My fault. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of shit.
I like it.
And then
there's the month.
There's the hour.
Yeah, the hour, yeah.
No, we got the day too.
Yeah, we do have the day.
Oh shit, you guys are for real. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That shit is serious.
Yeah.
It's in the same moment.
Okay.
So, anyways, that's how how we labeled like certain things, like remember the week or remember the weekend. Okay. So that's how kind of like the break happened, because I guess like the idea came kind of, I think it was a winter break.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came during winter break.
Okay.
That we were like, yo, we should like do this project or whatever, and it didn't take like that whole like break to like finish the project. Obviously, it took a long time.
But it was conceptualized and born in that break.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
We're like, yo,
I like that.
Like, let's call it the break because we're on break. So it's like, and it's cool because like rather than like talk about like the week or the weekend, it's like you could experience like the break with us. Like this is like kind of like what was happening, you know what I mean? During that time period of our lives, and it was just a different amount of things that were happening. You know what I mean? It was like we got like songs like Booty Bounce and Cream and all these fun tracks. You know what I mean? It was just like us having fun, but we also have like chill tracks like Tiptoeing on the Clouds Part 2.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite on the whole album.
Tiptoeing. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, what happened? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what happened during this break? You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of shit happened. So much happened.
A lot of creativity, a lot of cool things, man. Yeah.
I know you guys typically use a lot of like chill beats.
That's what I like about it. It's real, like I said, it's a chill.
That's some shit that I could like vibe with. Really,
it's a real nice album. It's really easy to listen to. It's real nice.
Oh my god! You know what? We have to like pay homage here. Mac fucking Miller was one of the.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Oh my god, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I still can't believe he's gone, man. I think about it and I'm like, wow.
It's a crazy thing.
I can't listen to that album without thinking like, geez, this guy's really gone.
Yeah.
You know,
his music.
He could have had so much more.
Oh my god, man! Like that shit.
And it's crazy because we actually seen him on like tour, like his last tour during.
Oh my god,
that's great.
Okay. We met him,
and we met him. Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yo, listen to this story. My phone. I think like it was on like 5. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I'm like, shit, man. Like, we have to wait for him. I'm like, yo, like, but like, we fucking need this picture. I'm like, yo, my phone cannot die. You know what I mean? By any means, my phone cannot die. So we wait in line for like how long was it, bro? Like an hour?
Yeah. Like, yeah, it was like, well, it was after the show, so we were all kind of just like crowded. But then a lot of people started leaving because it was snowing. It was
okay.
So
people couldn't hack it.
Yeah.
That didn't stop you guys.
No.
Gotta
meet this dude.
Hey, good fucking thing, man.
Absolutely.
And what do you know? This dude comes out, and I'm like, one, he is short as fuck.
That's what I heard. Yeah, isn't he like 5'4"?
Yeah, he's pretty
Mac
short.
Miller.
Oh my god,
he's pretty short.
He's short. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, all right. Like, wow, he's short. Shit. So I'm like, yo, Mac. There's fans with us.
Yeah, people pop out and it was weird as fuck because it was like at the end, like by the time, because they were constantly saying like, oh no, he left in an Uber, he's not here. Lies.
Right.
So freaking by the end of it was like me, Eddy, and like this like couple that was there. Okay. But then like once Mac Miller came out, it was people coming out the blue, like coming out of the bushes, like what's that? You said Mac Miller? Yeah. That shit was funny.
Yeah. Oh shit. Like the roaches at night. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, you like hit the lights on and it's like, motherfuckers are off it. Like, we out, cuz. Like, the troops, we're going. But yeah, so it's like Mac. I'm like, yeah. Excuse me, motherfuckers. Like, I need this picture. My phone is at 1 now. Like, you know what I mean? And he was like, yo, come here. I was like, yo, Mac. I'm like, yo, dog. Show's fucking crazy. I'm like, I'm just.
You're cheesing.
I'm losing it. I'm like, yo, cause watching movies with the sound off changed my life. Like, changed my life, man. You know what I mean? Like that I don't know, like that like album was like, yo, I need help me, like, you know what I mean? Like he showed me, was like that,
put you straight.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was like, hey man, like if you're sad, you're hurt, fine, you know what I mean? Like sit there and be sad. You know what I mean? That's cool. But like you can't be sad for good, you know what I mean?
You gotta let that shit pass.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you just have to get up and move, you know what I mean? Like just don't stop moving. You know? And like that, just that there helped me like stay afloat, you know what I mean?
Be who you are today.
Yeah, I was like, shit, man, shit is not that deep. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, we're here, and then we're not. So you know, it's like, you can't be stressed about rent, bills, you know. And yo, trust me, I was stressed. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like,
everyone's gonna.
Like I was hit with fees, rent fees, and fucking everything this past year. But it's like you still have to be here now. You know what I mean? Like at the end of today, you just have to focus on what happens now, and that there just helped us have fun, and then the fucking break happened after that. And it's just lit too, cause like every song like has its own story.
I'm sure. Yeah, I imagine.
Like, every song has its own story of like how it started, like what the song's about. It's like it's,
they all have character.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh man, that shit was fun. That shit was fun. That was a fun time.
Yeah, man.
It's also really cool that you got to meet like someone that really like inspired you at the same time. You know, some people they meet the people that inspire them, and you know they turn out to be assholes. You know what I mean?
Well, Mac was cool.
Yeah.
Man, what? Yo, freaking.
You got something to say.
So like my story with like Mac Miller, because like he definitely both like inspired us both like around the same time.
Yeah.
Well. And especially with that album, watching movies with the sound off. And but when Divine Feminine came out,
that's another gem.
Yeah, we told each other like, yo, we're gonna go see him. So we go to see him and all this stuff. Had the best fucking night ever. You know what I mean? Like he's doing all the songs and stuff, and we're having a fun ass time. And then I remember too, like there was a song that like he was performing, and like he's performing or whatever, but he like at the end of it, he just like cut out the beat and he's just kind of like doing it or whatever. He's just like blah 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 or whatever. And then I try to start a clap, and I'm just like you know what I mean? Try to start a clap, and no one's going with it. Someone got yeah. And I'm just and then like in my head I'm like, do I stop or do I was like, you know, I'm like, I'll just keep on going. I'm just keep on going, right? And then the song ends. And then he's like, "Hey yo, who's that person that tried to like?" He was like trying to start a clap, and then everybody started pointing at me. I was like, "Oh, he was like, yo, I fuck with you, I fuck with you." Yeah. He was like, "Yo, everybody tried to." He was like, "Yo, everybody was like, what the fuck?" He was like, "You just kept on going. That's what's up, bro."
That's awesome. Man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Man. So he kind of like pointed us out and stuff. It was so dope. And then like at the end of the show, like we got to meet his DJ, and I remember like me and Eddy.
DJ Clockwork.
Yeah, DJ Clockwork. Yo, shout out to him.
Straight G.
Yo, feel bad for him too, man. It's like I know him and Mac were really close and stuff. But yeah, we got to chop it up with him, and I told him like, yeah, you know, we make music and stuff like that. And I was like, I tell him like, yo, one day if I could work with Mac, that would be dope. He was like, yo, it's just like you just gotta work yourself up to it. You know what I mean? Like you could do it. It's just you gotta put in that work. You know. And then like we got to chop it up with him. And then, like, when we met Mac, eventually, later on that night, like, I remember I went up to him. I told him, too. I was like, hey, yo, I'm the dude that you pointed out. He was like, yeah, I remember you. Like,
oh, my gosh.
Like, that's what's up, man. And then we took the picture, and,
That's awesome.
It was a cool moment, man.
That's
He was a really genuine good dude, man.
That's awesome.
It really was.
You know another story you told me, and I, like, I remember this story. This is a funny-ass story. That when you went to, like, an Odd Future concert, and you were supposed to meet Tyler in the and you didn't get to at the concert, but then you met them later by chance.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. I don't even remember. I
remember that story.
That. Wow, that's crazy.
You're just meeting all the artists, aren't you? Oh my gosh.
I met Tyler twice actually. That's crazy. Yeah.
But at first, I remember that because like you didn't get a chance to meet him like we were supposed to, and you met him completely randomly later that night.
Yeah. So freaking to make a long story short, we were in New York supposed to go see Odd Future. This was when like Odd Future was like. At its biggest, you know what I mean? So like it was during that whole time, and mind you, it's not like Manhattan or like, you know, Brooklyn. It's like upstate New York, like 5 hours away from here. So it's a freaking hike, and freaking we go up, you know, and like I guess the like flyer for it or whatever said it was all ages. And I remember my brother at the time, he didn't have like ID on him.
Okay.
So, but he figured, all right, since it's all ages, we wouldn't need any.
That's not a big deal.
So we go up to the venue the day of, and they're like, ID? And then we're just like, we don't have it. And mind you, I was like probably like 14 at the time. And then they were like, and my brother was like, I actually don't have ID, but the flyer said like all ages is allowed. He was like, nope, need ID, blah, blah, all that stuff. And then we're trying to like, come on, man, like, come on, give us a break.
Yeah.
Wasn't cutting it.
Damn,
like,
you guys went all the way out there.
5 hours for no show, man.
Burnt, man.
For no show. And I was just like, wow, this really sucks. I remember just going to the hotel because the hotel was literally right next to like where the venue was. I was just like, man, I remember I couldn't sleep that night. I was just like, man, we're supposed to be in there right now, like having the time of our lives. And I was just like, oh, man, right? And I just woke up the next day, still bummed out, like, oh man, like this sucks. This really sucks. And then we're still in New York, right? But like we're on the highway. And I'm just like, I remember my brother's girlfriend at the time, like she was like, they were gonna go. Oh my god! Thank God they broke up.
Oh shit!
But at the time, I'm sorry. At the time, she was like really into Taylor Swift and shit.
Boy!
And then they were gonna go see like Taylor Swift the next day in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And she wasn't really too excited about seeing Odd Future, anyways. She was like, "Oh my god, blah, blah. Like at least we didn't get to see Odd Future. Now we get to see Taylor Swift." Like rubbing it in our face, and I was just like, "Oh fuck you." So freaking and I remember just being hella bummed out, and we stopped at this like so I guess it was like New York has like these like stops that is just like this huge building, and it has like McDonald's, Starbucks, all these like places that you can go in or whatever. So we stopped at one of those, right? And then I remember too, like I used to have like this huge iPad, and like I remember like I still got it.
Oh wait, you used that for the DJing at the party?
Yeah. That's a newer one though.
You gotta upgrade.
Fresh, man. Fresh. And now I just got a new phone, you know, it's lit. But
nigga making a come up in the world.
So I remember telling myself too, like, should I bring it inside? I'm like, nah, because they just wanted to get water at Starbucks. I was like, it won't be necessary, like whatever, right? And then we walk into the Starbucks, and I won't ever forget this. I'm just like head down, like, man, life sucks. And then like my brother and his girlfriend are walking in front of me, and I remember my brother walking in, and then like the electric door is like open or whatever, and then like he kind of looks up, and then he looks back at me. He's like, oh, what the fuck? I'm like, what's up? And then I look over, and it's freaking Tyler, the Creator. I'm like, holy shit, right? And I'm just like having this moment, and it's like him, Taco. I don't know if you guys know, I know Taco, Jasper.
I know
it was all
Jasper.
of them. Yeah. And I'm just like, mind you, I'm 15, so it's like, I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm literally pacing around Starbucks, like, oh, I don't know what to say, and I haven't even gone up yet. And then, like, I remember they're just, like, chilling, hanging out and stuff. And then, like, literally, I walk up to Tyler. I'm just like, yo, you're Tyler, Creator. And I dap him up, and we, like, hold hands, because I'm just, like, so, like, I couldn't let go. I was just like, you're Tyler, Creator. And we just stared at each other, like, he was like, all right, like, he gotta, like, go, like, all right, man. And then, like, it was funny too, cause like I mean, like based off like Odd Future and their kind of like image, like you would think like they were like that, like Tyler would be like an asshole, I guess. Yeah. But I mean, he was himself, obviously, Tyler. But like he was definitely like humble though, like he was a good dude. Like and then I remember we just chopped it up like, man, yeah, we couldn't make it to the concert, blah blah, cause the security in the front was like, nah, you can't come in, blah blah, cause we didn't have cards or whatever or identification. And then he was like, damn, man, that sucks. That's awkward. He was like,
oh my god.
Then, we got to like chop it up and like totally just like talk and chill and stuff like that. And then I remember at the end, too, like, I was telling him, like, yo, can we take a picture? And then he was like, yeah, hurry up. And then, like, I forgot I left my iPad in the car. I was like, damn, man. And I was thinking about going in, but I guess he was like kind of in a rush because he had a security guard with him, but security guard was like outside, like just chilling or whatever. But he wanted to do it before the security would come in because the security would
he's gonna be like, oh no.
Yeah, no pictures or whatever. So he's like, yeah, hurry up. And then like, so I was like, dang, it's gonna be too long to get into the car. And then I asked my brother's girlfriend, like, yo, can I use her phone? And then her phone died. And I'm like, oh my god. So I never got to get that picture with Tyler.
Damn, that sucks.
But I got
an incredible story.
Yeah, and it was just like, damn, we didn't get to go to the concert.
You got to
meet that
man.
moment.
I got to meet the man himself, man.
You got that moment.
And like I remember too, I was just telling myself like, man, this is definitely not the last moment like that I'm gonna see him. Like, I know down the line, like, I'll definitely get another moment.
And then we, who did we see him with again?
With the band called The Internet. I don't know if you.
I know The Internet.
Yeah.
They're really good.
You know, we met Sid the Kid too.
Nice.
I got a picture with her. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo, she is one of the greatest performers I've ever seen, like, live.
Really?
Her voice is like,
wow.
Yeah, man. Oh man.
Yeah, I remember too.
She's awesome.
Tyler was there, and I seen him again, and then I recorded myself like saying what's up to him, but like not in a way where it's like all in his face.
Oh hey.
Yeah, but it was kind of just like down. And I told him, I still have it on my phone. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna work with you one day, right? I'm like, I dapped him up, and I was like, I'm gonna work with you one day. He's like, yeah, all right. I'm like, that's all I wanted.
He said, we'll see you later.
Yeah, whatever, buddy. I was like, yes. Yes.
Holy
I'll
shit.
take the 10 out. Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of our weird experiences of like,
That's
you know,
fantastic.
meeting.
Oh my god, that's insane. Have you ever met anyone like that?
I met Ariana Grande.
I remember that. I was just about to mention that.
I met Ariana
Yo,
Grande.
you gotta tell us.
Completely random.
How was that?
It was awesome.
What the
This was
hell
before
happened?
she was a pop star. This was when she was just on Nickelodeon.
Yo, I'm sorry, my fault for cutting you off.
Yeah.
But I low key stalked on your Instagram page just to see, because I remember you posted that like
It's
a
old.
while.
It's my first picture on my Instagram.
Yeah. I was like, wait,
It's the
let
first
me
picture on
see.
Instagram right now.
Oh wow.
I was like 14.
Damn.
I was like
What?
14. She was only on Nickelodeon. She was like Victorious. I think it just finished. So she was just like, she had like a few like songs out, but she hadn't had her first album yet. So it was Christmas Day in New York City in Times Square. We were at this restaurant because it was my cousin's birthday. So we always go to New York City. So then we go in, and I see this girl like a couple tables away from us, and she's like with her whole family. Like, whole family's there. Like, 'cause I saw like her brother was there. Like, I know her brother. Her grandma was there. I always see her in her like Instagram videos and shit.
Yeah.
They were all there. So I see her, and I was like, I looked at my cousin. I was like, isn't that Ariana Grande? I was like, isn't that the girl from like Victorious? Like, because that's all we knew her from at that point.
Right.
So, and then my cousin was like, yeah, that's her. So then the whole dinner, we're like sitting there though, because we're like, oh, she's with her family, we don't want to bother her. It's Christmas Day, like they're having Christmas dinner, and we're just like nervous as hell. So like, and I was nervous, so I was like sweating bullets. Like I was like, oh my god, I've never met anyone famous before, and it's such an incredible feeling.
Yeah.
When you go up to somebody that you've like watched and you've seen, and then you like approach them, it's like. It's not real.
Mm-hmm.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
So finally, I see that they're
like
wrapping
the
up.
energy.
They're wrapping up. They're getting ready to leave. They're grabbing their coats and shit. So I'm like, it's now or never. It's right now or never. So I was like, I told my cousin, let's go. Mm-hmm. So me and my cousin get up, walk up to her, and I was just like, I tapped her on the shoulder, and I remember I almost passed out when I went to tap her on the shoulder. I was that like disoriented because I walked up to her so nervous, and then I reached out, and I remember feeling so lightheaded as I tapped her on the shoulder. And I was like, and then she turned around, and I was like, you're Ariana Grande, right? And she was like, yeah, do you want a picture? And I was like, yeah. She is short.
No way.
No
way.
I was 14 at the time, so I'm 6 foot now. I had to only be like maybe 5'10" at the time. Yeah, I'm 6 foot. So
I'm jealous.
So I had to be like 5'10" at the time, and she was like up to my like right here.
No way.
So she was like maybe like 5 foot, maybe 4'9".
Nipple for everybody that was.
But she's about nipple height.
Caesar nipple height, everyone.
So she was like, she had to be like 4'9", 5 foot. She is
no
short.
way, like a little girl.
So
basically.
short.
Matt could have definitely towered over her then.
Yeah.
But Matt wasn't too tall.
Yeah.
But like still, but she's short as shit. So we took that picture, and then she leaves, and then I was like, wow. But all her shit's still there. And this is where I turned into a bit of a creep here.
Wait, what do you mean all of her shit was still there?
Like, she left, like, all her plates and shit.
Oh,
like,
okay,
all the
okay,
stuff that they just got eating. Like, the busboys hadn't come yet.
Okay.
So I saw that she had a water bottle she was drinking out of. Took that shit. It has her lipstick on it.
I'm gonna make a clone of Ariana Grande.
I still have it. To this day.
You should fucking sell it.
I have a bottle of...
Honestly, though?
I have a bottle of Ethos water with Ariana Grande's lipstick on it.
You know how much money you can make off of that on eBay?
I still have it.
Yo,
bro, make an eBay account right now and sell that shit. What?
I saw that and I was like, I went back to my seat and I saw her water bottle was still there. I saw her drink out of it, so I knew it was hers.
Okay.
So I was like,
This
I'm taking
motherfucker.
that shit. I ran over, I took that shit real quick. I still have it.
High five for that shit. Crazy.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Bro.
god.
You should probably wait till she like older and like not like, you know what I mean?
Wait
but
till
like
she's dead.
Yeah. Wait till she's dead. I low-key wanted to say that, but I didn't want to be the one to say that.
When she's dead,
Rare
I'm
item.
a fortune off it.
Oh my god.
I gotta be out.
Yeah. So
I gotta be
we're-
out now. I gotta go pick up my roommate. But
it's about a.
you wanna wrap this up then?
Yeah, we'll wrap this up.
Okay,
So,
guys.
you guys have any final messages you want to tell your audience?
Yeah, plug your
fans?
album, plug whatever you want.
Alright.
Yo, I have some great friends. So, I just got so much fucking love from my friends, man. Thank you guys so much. And bump the motherfucking break, man. Just play that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We'll have a link to the
Way
break in our in
more
the description.
We're
and
probably
everything.
gonna use it
Way
as the intro then.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody want to go down to the description, check out the break on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Link in the bio.
Hell
In the
yeah.
description rather.
Mm-hmm.
We got way more on
Way more on
There's
the
more
way.
stuff coming from these two guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
So
excited.
much
I'm
more.
excited.
It's good.
Yeah, my Instagram is Omars, 3 R's and 3 Z's. Yeah, SoundCloud, Omar Santana. We got the breakout right now. Again, it's a project, me and Eddy. You know, just a whole bunch of fun tracks. You know what I mean? Have a good time. I actually have a single, like a project, just myself, coming out pretty soon. You know what I mean? It's called Welcome to 19.
Yes, sir.
That should be coming out pretty soon.
nice.
You know what I mean? It's cool, you know, little 7-track project thing coming out. And I just want to thank you guys for, you know what I mean, having us. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
absolutely. Thanks for being on the podcast. This was awesome.
It was fun.
And, like, it's crazy. I
It was a lot
haven't
of
seen
fun.
Caesar in a while, so it's like, yo, it's really dope to see you
It's
again.
good to
For
see
real,
you,
man. It's like,
good to see you.
I hope we could, you know, catch up, like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
After this, you know what I mean? Sometime.
Well, I gotta go, but we can.
No,
hopefully
yeah,
we can hang out
definitely.
sometime. We can hang out sometime soon.
Definitely, man. So, thank you guys, for real.
Absolutely.
Anything you want to say, Caesar? Anything? You look. Yeah. You good?
No.
No. Well, shit.
Well, anyway. we've got a lot of big plans for Couch Nebula coming up.
That is true. We have
Me
a lot
and
of good
Shafiq
stuff.
are really cooking some stuff up beyond the podcast. We're looking at vlogs. We're looking at live streaming. We're looking at all kinds of stuff. So a lot more Couch Nebula on the way.
Stay tuned with us, guys, and we're going to have a lot more content coming in the future.
And maybe in the future, too, we can have Omar and Eddie back for some videos, some more podcasts. So, absolutely.
All right, well, until next time, it's been Couch Nebula Podcast. Caesar, Omar. All right.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.